Maybe a talk. I know you chatted with our colleague Ken Weeb in the Winnipeg Free Press last month about your wanting to get an extension. How, I don't know, relieved, happy, whatever adjective you want to use to get this done.
Yeah, pumped. I'm excited. Obviously want to stay here, and such a great organization. City fans, and just the team alone. It's been a fun year, and I just want to stay and pumped to get it done before playoffs for sure.
And was it, from your perspective, were you directly involved? Was it a long, drawn-out conversation, or how would you characterize the negotiations?
Yeah, just let them do the work. Obviously, we had game after game, so I wasn't focused on that. I was just focused on the game. So just take the calls and got it done.
Maybe a bit of a Captain Obvious question here, but why stay here?
Oh, it's just amazing. Loving it. Having so much fun on and off the ice. The team camaraderie and everything that we've done this year is, we just got to keep building and keep going into playoffs like this. So, I wanted to stay and be a part of it, for the next 3 years.
The mechanics of the deal and the motivation for why you would accept a lower AAV than your existing contract?
Oh yeah, just it's such a great team. I don't want to go anywhere else. It's, I was going to accept, what under what I was worth or whatever it was. It's a great contract for me, and I'm loving it. So it's going to be a great 3 years, and it's we got a big playoff run, so I'm not focused on that at all. It's just we got to win some games here.
On the ice, it's pretty obvious, but you don't usually hear players say off the ice here in Winnipeg. What is it about that?
What you say?
What is it about off the ice that you like here?
Oh, it's just a great team. We have a good time. In the locker room and off the ice, just fishing, whatever we do, hanging out together, dinners on the road, and you could text anybody, call anybody on the team, and at any time, So I think that's what helps us succeed and win the games that we've been winning.
Sorry, Alex, when you came here, would you have been in that group of players, that perception that nobody wants to play in Winnipeg? Would you have almost maybe been in that, and then you've seen kind of a whole different light kind of during your time here?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you got to enjoy every second, no matter where you are. And, obviously people say that about Winnipeg, and that's just their perception on, the city and whatever, your idea of it is. But I think everybody in the locker room would say different. You're having a good time, and, winning helps too. But at the same time, it's what's in the locker room, and you have fun.
Mind having uncertainty through the playoff run. Why did you want to get it done before playoffs?
It's just done with. It's a huge playoff run for us, so I just didn't want to think about that and have anybody thinking about it. So we want to be focused on each game. At the start, obviously won tonight. We got to finish tonight strong, but just to get it done before playoffs and not think about it, anyone would be. It's perfect.
Put you on the hook for a team dinner though,
Yeah, might as well throw one up there and get the boys some free meal.
Thoughts on St. Louis? How you guys match up?
I saw that obviously last night. It's a good matchup, and I think it's going to be huge for us to get off a good start here at home. Obviously a big specialty team, matchup. So, we got to be ready for that and keep giving our momentum pushing forward here.
Where are they on the rivalry scale, would you say?
I think they're pretty high, yeah. I mean, anybody now, I guess, would be right. But, yeah, St. Louis, it's going to be a good one for sure, right off the hop.
Yeah, especially, recent history. It was just 9-10 days ago that you played them in here. So there should not be any surprises even going into game one, should there?
No, it's going to be, we know what we're going to get, and what we expect from ourselves. So, drop of the puck, we got to be ready to rock and ready to succeed in every zone. Pushing the puck forward and just getting on their defense.
With respect to the line you'll play on tonight, and among the many adjectives for Alex Iafallo, versatile, completely unselfish, and so I would suspect that if Gabe is ready to play, and I'm guessing you're one of the people that are cheering loudest for him and hardest for him to get back in the lineup, if you slide down further, that will not change your performance one iota?
No, not at all. I mean, we're here to win games, so I'll be cheering Gabe on for sure. He'll be dangling out there, but
Have you been monitoring
you know,
his progress?
oh yeah, just trying to give him you know, some funny jokes and stuff. But yeah, when he's back, I mean, you know, anything can happen. So just ready for it and play wherever and, you know, do my job. You know.
For the end of the season, when you take a look at what the driving forces have been for your team's success, like Dylan DeMello said the other day, consistency and buy-in. But at the start of the year, you guys were talking about taking the hard lessons from playoff lessons learned of recent years. How much of that, now that you take a look at the season as a whole, has been a driving force behind what you've been able to accomplish?
Yeah, it's a lot of you know, those little parts of those you know, competitiveness, aggressiveness that we said at the beginning of the year. That's always in the back of our head, and I think, you know, when that gets, you know, in your brain for so long, it's just become second nature. So I think that consistency goes along with it. You know, everybody pitching in, you know, different roles and stuff, blocking shots, etc. I think that goes a long way, and, you know, it sticks with you. So, you know, we just got to keep that going, and you know, obviously there's going to be high moments in playoffs, down moments. So, you know, we just got to keep that level-headedness and stick together. That's the biggest part.
So would you say to say there's a different feeling overall within the team when you consider those qualities this year compared to when you were entering the playoffs last year?
I think so, yeah. I think we're just, you know, obviously we still have tonight, one more game, but going into playoffs, it feels good. It feels good in here, and you know, we're ready. We're chomping at the bit.